Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the most common questions that we get asked on a daily basis. We're just on the way to a charity golf game that we got invited to, so I thought it'd be a good time to just pick up the camera and answer a couple of your guys' questions. So the first question, and probably the most frequent one, is how did I actually get started in Amazon FBA? So I started my Amazon FBA journey around 3.5–4 years ago during COVID. I was on furlough from my full-time job. I used to be a car salesman and started off as a side hustle like most people do, and just built it up from there really. Fast forward 3.5–4 years down the line, and we now have a multi-7-figure Amazon FBA wholesale business with multiple members of staff, a full team and a warehouse. So on to the next most frequently asked question is, what is actually our main focus right now in the Amazon business? So for right now, our main focus is really acquiring key accounts. So we are focusing on building existing and new long-term relationships that are going to make our business sustainable over the next 3, 4, 5 years, with key relationships with suppliers to make sure we get preferential pricing, preferential terms to make sure that our business is sustainable and long-term. Another big focus we spend lots of our time on is actually acquiring finance. So whether this be from private investors, institutional investors, banks, etc., we are always looking to raise funds for new stock that we've got in the pipeline and new upcoming projects. Next question is, what is the biggest setback you have faced within your Amazon journey so far? So I would say the biggest setback that we have faced so far is actually about 2.5–3 years ago now, when we actually first went VAT registered. So at this point, we were pretty new to the business, didn't really have a full idea on even what that registration was and how it worked. And basically what happened was we didn't have sustainable products, we didn't have key accounts, and our whole business went to shit. So we were making about 18–19% margin before we went back registered. As soon as we went back registered, bang. It was on the same month that Amazon fees went up. It was at the same time that container prices from China were sky high due to COVID and everything like that. And our margin plummeted from, 18, 19, 20% to all the way down to 5, 6, 7%. And we actually had to get rid of 70–80% worth of our portfolio of products. And that was because we didn't really know what we were doing. We were inexperienced and we just didn't have the right products to fund a consistent business. And that was at the same time that we acquired our first commercial premises. So we were just about to move into our first warehouse. I had just about quit my full-time job, and we had all of these different problems that were occurring. And basically my business went from making very good profitability to, as soon as we went back registered, to making pretty much nothing straight away. And we'd acquired staff. And yeah, it was a really stressful time. But we pushed through it, and we dedicated all of our time to learning and acquiring better deals. And yeah, here we are 4 years later. So yeah, persistence is key. I would also say one of our biggest bottlenecks across our journey was actually the ability for us to raise finance. So that was mainly due to a lack of knowledge. And if we were able to raise finance much sooner, I think we would have been able to scale the business 5 times faster than we already have. But now we've got the knowledge on acquiring finance, we've got contacts, and we know the best ways to raise finance. It is much more easier for us to scale. Next question is, what are the key components of scaling when it comes to an Amazon FBA wholesale business? So to keep it short and simple, I think there are 3 main key components within your ability to scale the business. I think the first one is actually your ability to go out there and acquire finance. I think the second one is your ability to find great deals that are profitable, sustainable and long-term. And then I think number 3 is actually having the infrastructure, which is the systems and processes, to actually be able to handle the increase in volume. Because in effect, all scaling really is just an increase in throughput or an increase in volume through the business. So we're just about to pull up to the golf course now, so I'm going to have to end the video there. But thank you guys for watching. Any further questions you've got and anything you want us to answer, drop it in the comments, drop us an Instagram DM, and we'll be sure to answer it in our next video. So also what I've done is, for any existing Amazon sellers, there is a free training in the comments below, which basically breaks down exactly how I run my Amazon wholesale business and how I've managed to scale it from the 5, 10, 20K a month mark all the way to 150K per month in sales. So if you are an existing Amazon seller, definitely go in the link in the description, give it a watch, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.